Hi everyone, I'm Tim Kington and this is Coding is for the Birds. Daisy and I are building a JVM and it's time to try some type conversions. Alright, let's write some code that's going to convert from one type to another and see what the compiler gives us. So we should be able to do that. We should be able to convert back to a double. Let's go ahead and compile this. And we can also look at what they give us here. I just want the simple -c. All right. Okay, here we go. So we've got a load of a double constant. We've got a double store. We've got a... Why is it doing that? Oh, yeah, right. Okay, so we load the constant, we store it into x. We load x, then we do a double to int conversion, and then we do an int store, int load, I to d. So the d to I and I to d are going to be the new opcodes that we need here. Let's find out what those are. Okay, I to d is 87. And it's going to pop a value off the stack, convert to a double, and put it back on the stack. And then we need a new class for that. It's a weird looking file name. I to D. Okay, so here we'll do a push double onto the stack, and we're going to pass val, which is an int. So we're kind of cheating here, right? We're using Java to do the conversion for us. And that makes it pretty easy. And then we need to go in the opposite direction. D to I is 8e. And again, we've laid the groundwork for this, so this won't be so bad. Pop a double off the stack. And then push it as an integer. That really should be enough to do it, I think. Go ahead and run this and see what happens. Still got some breakpoints hanging around. All right. So our app right now, our variables should be 1.11 as a double. That looks familiar. I think that's the right value. And then y is our next local, which is going to be the 1 here. And then this should be 1 as a double, these two values, we would hope. So let's go ahead and update translator test for this. So we'll say test I. All right, so we're going to load a double, and that really loads it directly onto the stack. So we should be able to do the conversion directly, I think. So let's do the D to I, 8E. This is D to I. And then we'll do an I store. I stores start at 3B. Int here, or a byte here, because that's negative. And that's it. So I didn't want to get rid of that comment. Okay, so we load the double, convert it to an integer, and store it. We would expect our max locals here to be 1. We can use 1.25 as our double, that's fine. It'll be our constant. And we don't actually need this stuff. What we're expecting to see is really just 1. Okay. Let's go in the opposite direction. I to D. So this time we want an integer value. I guess we can use one of the special ones. Like an iLoad. iLoad 1 is 1C, I think. And then we'll do an I to D, which was 87. And then we'll do a D store 0. This needs a byte here. And so we're loading 1, converting to a double, and storing it. Max locals is going to be 2. We need 2 to store a double. Our value is going to be 1. And then we're going to convert it here into a high and low part. And so we'd expect to just see the high and low part for the double version of 1 in the locals when we're finished. And this is not running the test again. All right. Index 2 out of bounds at our iLoad. Okay, I must have got the wrong opcode here. Yeah, iLoad 1 isn't what I wanted, right? I wanted iConst. Yeah, iConst. 2's minus 1, so 4 should be 1. I meant iConst 1 here. No, that doesn't work. It's definitely a VS Code bug. All right, so that passes now. So I think our D to I and I to D are looking correct. Well, that turned out to be easier than I expected. We took advantage of the casting built into the Java language to implement the casting that we needed to build into the language. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.